Was my shit muted the whole time? I don't think it was. Well, not on here, but I'll talk about on YouTube, yeah, because I'm streaming on YouTube and TikTok. But yeah, it had moments. I had moments with my drinking where it messed with my like it triggered my OCD even more, and I had to like kind of stop drinking for like a little minute. Bro, I had to quit smoking because of OCD. Yeah, it made it 10 times worse. Does it affect your memory? What the za, or are you talking about uh one in particular? What's the books again? The power of the subconscious mind and the power of now. Yeah, drinking usually don't mess with OCD, but it definitely can do. Yeah, OCD. I feel like OCD can mess with your memory in some way. What do you think of? What do you think I'm trusting yourself to deep down, but things missing? Okay, so look, I kid y'all not. I have had terrible episodes with my sexual irritation OCD, like episodes that cause panic attacks. Honestly, like not too much, like not big panic attacks, but like just had me panicking to the point where I didn't want to, you know, be here anymore. But deep down inside, like TS said, I'm glad you brought that up, TS. Deep down inside, to this moment, when it comes to anything in life, if I know I want it, despite me may not feeling like I desire it at the time or I'm motivated to do it at the time, I'm still gonna go after it because deep down inside, I know what I want, you know, and I kind of like, ain't no kind of, but I always stick to my morals and beliefs. My morals and beliefs don't change for nothing. My perspective may change on certain things, but my core moral and belief, it doesn't change at all. So it was times where I had to literally go by blind faith. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I may not feel like I am, I am what I am. I know what I like and stuff like that, but I still like it. I still go after it because I know that's what I want. And I feel like that's another thing that got me here too. Because that's why like OCD, it's like it's like it like I said, it makes it seem like everything that we experience in life is not normal. And that what scares us because we feel like since it's not normal, what everything that we're going through is like facts or truth in a way, Like since what it do? Like in life, like I said, you're gonna doubt yourself sometimes. You're gonna doubt what you believe in, you're gonna doubt what you're chasing. You're not gonna always have that certainty sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And just because you have doubt, certainty, uncertainty and stuff like that, it does not mean that you don't want those things anymore. It does not mean that your opinion on it is changing. You're just feeling a little bit of doubt. You know, you just gotta keep going though. If you really want it that bad, you gotta keep going, bro. Right? It's so black and white, but life is so much more colorful, bro. Man, that's another thing. Like I really I stopped looking at things as like in life in general, it's black and white. You know what I'm saying? It's black, white, and gray. And like Jonas said, like it's many colors to it, bro. It's not just one simple thing. Like I said, just because like people think, oh, because you experience a truth of thought, that means you're crazy. No, I'm just experiencing the truth of thought. That's just what it is, gang. Like I'm starting to forget about my OCD. I guess my mind got tired of it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy to hear that, sis. Because like I said, I do have moments where I literally forget that I forget that I have OCD, and I just be like, I just be living my life, and then out of nowhere something happens, and then it brings me back. What age did you first experience OCD? I mean, I feel like I've been experiencing my whole life, but I really experienced it when I was like 18, like the taboo side of it. Do you feel as if the OCD messes with your sex life? In a way, yes, because I mean, to me, sex like when it comes to, I probably shouldn't have said that because I better get banned. I, yeah. when it comes to that, bro, like it's a mental game. You know what I'm saying? It's a mental thing. It's a physical thing too, and emotional thing too. But it's really a mental thing. Like, if you're not locked in mentally, 9 times out of 10, that part of your life is go be kind of. When it comes to the freaky life, yeah. Thank you, sis. When it comes to the freaky life, you know what I'm saying? It's a mind thing, you know. Like if you have a mental block or like just your mind is not locked in on it, you can't do it. But when your mind is clear and you're not really focused on anything but that, you know, it's bound to, you know. I ain't gonna say too much, but I had times where, you know, things weren't going the way it was supposed to go, and I thought the worst. Then I learned about, like I said, I really learned about what all that shit means. And I said corn can really mess that up for y'all. Like if y'all, I know y'all be seeing a lot of videos when they say like stop watching corn. It you know, it really like it can really harm you more than, you know, please you in a way. Because I don't know, they be trying to force it. But like I agree with them to a certain extent. Like me, I feel like when you watch corn a lot, bro, you got this mindset of how, you know, your freaky life is supposed to be. And when you don't get that experience, you're not going to be turned on. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be fully there because, you know, you're not, you're imagining your freaky life to be like how it is on corn, but it's not that. So I ain't gonna lie, for me, I'm keeping a thou wow with y'all. I'm live. I'm gonna keep it a book. I stopped watching that for like a good minute. Like it's been like right now almost a month. I'm keeping it a book, almost a month for sure. And I can say it has helped me a lot as far as, you know, the freaky life. So yeah, a lot of things plays into that, bro. It like I said, it's a mental thing for real. Like, yeah. Yeah, corn no good for real. I still be watching sometimes even now. I get really bad interest out doing corn. It's so annoying. Yeah, yeah. Like when I was dealing with my sexual orientation OCD at the time, like at all time like highest, that's when I was really watching corn a lot. And yeah, the thoughts I had surrounding that, yeah. That's all good though. I quit started this year and went traveling for 5 months. Realized as soon as I got back to the UK. Yeah, I'm already knowing, bro. It's not an easy process, you know what I'm saying? To just completely stop doing that after, especially if you've been watching for like quite some time, bro. Like you gotta kind of like, you gotta ease your way into that. You know what I'm saying? It's a linear journey. You know, it's not gonna always be successful. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have a time where you relapse because I've done it. You know, I think it's really my wife that really making me stop watching it for real because I really want to be devoted to her and only her. So I'm like, bro, I'm gonna stop watching corn because like when I think about freaky time, she the only person I want to think about. So bro, still getting a lot of anxiety with not many thoughts. And I don't even know what to do. Honestly, Louis, I feel like don't stress it out. You know what I'm saying? That's easier said than done, but just let it be, let it pass. You know, by you trying to figure out why, you know what I'm saying, why you're experiencing it or what you got to do to let it go. That's what's making it, you know, stronger. You kind of got to like just experience it and just focus on doing something, you know, focus on living your life. How'd you get past it, bro? What? Past what exactly? No, that's good though for sure, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. The longest I went was a month. And I ain't gonna lie, after that month, I felt like it was a reward. I said I need a reward for going past the month. So you know what I did? Watch corn. I said, fuck it. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break this. Break the streak. I feel like it's a you know what I'm saying? It's a reward. I stopped watching for a month. I deserve to watch it. That's when I went downhill. Yeah, just started. Reading, like I said, reading can help you lock into that too. Like, stop really like just trying to, watch it. Jesus love you. I appreciate that. For me, I only watch corn when I was bored. So whenever you get that feeling, just get up. Yeah, you gotta do something, bro. You gotta work out. You gotta play the game. You gotta do something, bro. Cause it really hits you when you laying down and it's nighttime and yeah. Thinking of corn. Well, I know I gotta stop that shit. I always get into niche stuff. Jesus is waiting for you. I don't like how that sounds. Don't say that to me. Yeah. I ain't mean that in no disrespectful way, but no, he waiting for me. But I'm cool. God damn, man. Yeah, bro. I'm really in a good space with my shit right now, bro. That's I've been in it for a little minute. It's like I say, it's all like yeah. When it comes to just OCD in general, bro, you gotta just like live with it, bro. Like just like live with it until you forget it, because you can forget about it. I promise y'all. Like I have moments where I forgot about it, but of course I get brought back into it when I'm triggered by something. But yeah, like it's possible to yeah. I appreciate that, bro. I'm happy for all y'all, bro. Y'all still pushing on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may not be where y'all want to be with y'all OCD, but y'all still pushing. You know what I'm saying? That proves that, you know what you want. You know what you desire, and you still going after it as much as you can, and that can be tricky, especially with OCD, and it can be hard for sure, but y'all got this, bro. Just keep going. You'll be able to achieve everything you want to achieve. Like I said, I think that's where I'm at a point right now, bro, where I'm being tested with everything. My career, my relationship, um, just where I want to be in life. And OCD is a part of that test. My OCD is trying to bring me back down so I don't succeed. And I'm not gonna let it. Not gonna let it, because it's going after everything. My career, like I said, my relationship, me in general. Like it's just trying to bring me back down and be just non-productive, unhopeful. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a fucking word, but yeah, it's really trying to stop me from succeeding. I'm not gonna let it. OCD has been going crazy, especially since I've been trying to do something with my life. And that's when and that's how you know, you're on the right path. For me, I feel like, when I'm on the right path, my OCD really messes with me. Like it's like it knows that I'm trying to move forward. It knows that I'm not trying to sit here and obsess over over the thoughts I'm experiencing anymore, or any of the triggers I experience. And it doesn't like that at all. It hates when you just your OCD. Trust me, y'all. Our OCD hates when we sit here and try to be productive. When we try to move on and focus on our life instead of focus on these thoughts and what we can do about them. And it's gonna try to do anything, small or big, to try to bring you back down. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Just keep going. Mostly always goes for the things you love. Always. It's the worst. And that's how you know you love it. Like if you I ain't gonna say that, because I'm gonna say that, but I'm not gonna say that. Because I feel like people will be like, well, you're obsessed over this, so that does that mean that you don't love that? No, it doesn't mean that at all. But you know, it's going to targets everything that you love, your morals, your beliefs, your family, friends, your relationship, your career. It attaches itself to everything that you care about. And it's going to try to make you ruin those things. You know what I'm saying? It's going to try to make you like, not even say ruin it, but it's going to try to make you like not feel the way that you feel about them now. It's gonna try to make you change how you think of it. It's gonna try to make you not desire anymore. But just keep going. Just keep going. That's all I'm saying. Just keep going, y'all. No, you definitely gotta put in like 2 times. Man, it be times, y'all. Like when I go live for this or go live for my gaming, like my OCD really be trying to make me like it try to bring me back to like being so unproductive and just being so locked in, like locked into myself and just being so isolated and not, doing what I want to do or need to do. And it's like like you say, you gotta put in two times like much that. Oh my god, you gotta put in like two times as much of the effort that you will usually put into, to get where you want to be, or just to keep going, man. You have ADHD. Only ask because my therapist think I have ADHD and often. I think I have ADHD. I ain't gonna lie, because like I said, I've looked into how ADHD. Like I look into all the symptoms, and this will sound like some self-diagnosis stuff. That's why I don't really want to say I have ADHD. I just feel like I do, but when I looked into how someone with ADHD acts and what they go through mentally and stuff like that, I was like, bro, that definitely sounds like me, bro. Like, especially with, you with your mind just being in a million places at different times, like, I mean, at the same time, and it's like you forgetting about shit. Like, that's me for sure. And like I said, I don't want to self-diagnose myself with it, but I definitely was like, I won't say love to, but at some point I go like get diagnosis or get a diagnosis towards that. Even just got out of bed, like that's why I hate OCD so much. Like I gotta, yeah, it's like I'm at a point right now, like I'm able to like get out of my bed and not like wake up and the first thing I think about is experiencing a intrusive thought. Because that's where I was at years ago, like 2-3 years ago. I promise you, like every time I open my eyes, I don't have to open my eyes. I just gotta be conscious. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, up, here you go. And I'll be sitting there and I'll just be like, bro, I don't even want to get up. Like, I don't even want to do what I gotta do, bro. Like, I hate just like, yeah, I just want to be here. I just want to lay here. I don't want to do what I got to do. Like, I don't want to interact with the world because the world is what triggers my OCD like 10 times worse. So it's like, I really want to stay in bed, but it's like, no matter what you got to do, like, I hope I'm saying your name right. Amelia? I hope I'm saying it right. I hope, please tell me I'm saying it right. Like you said, it makes you put in so much more effort to do what you got to do. And sometimes you ain't even got the energy to put in that much effort. Like you be so tired. Like I said, it's crazy that sleep is the only piece I got. But even when I was sleeping as much, I still didn't have a lot of energy to deal with my OCD for real. Came from my ADHD. Bro, is OCD a lifelong condition? Please tell me no. I'm not going to tell you any type of answer, Ray, because I don't have that answer for you, Ray. I'm sorry. But this is what I will tell you, though. You can manage your OCD. You can live your life despite having this disorder. And sometimes you will forget that you even have this disorder. And yeah, overcoming it or getting through episodes is possible. And you're able to experience good days, literally like good days when you're happy most of the time. You're joking. You're able to interact with the world or focus on, a career that you have and focus on school or whatever you want to focus on. You're able to do that despite having this disorder. So yeah, just keep pushing. Guessing you are actually diagnosed with OCD, then. Oh my God. Sometimes I be forgetting that I'm self-diagnosed. But no, I'm not diagnosed. I'm self-diagnosed. And then I feel like it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be like, how you know you got OCD? Because I know I got OCD, bro. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Like, I know I got anxiety. I don't need to go to a doctor to tell me, I got anxiety. Like, that's just what it is. But sometimes I do think about I should go get diagnosed. But I'm at a point right now where it's like I don't even care to do it. I don't think I should do it because it's like I'm at a point right now. If I go tell them about my OCD or where it's at, they gonna tell me I don't have OCD because I don't obsess over it like how I used to, And I'm gonna say they gonna say I don't have OCD as far as like I'm really like I'm basically surpassing it. Like I'm good. Like I ain't gonna say cured, but I'm good. You know, like they gonna say I barely have it. So it's like, I really don't care to get diagnosed. And Gray, I'm sorry that you even experienced this disorder with us. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say, it's good that you do have people that have it. So it's like you're not alone. But I'm sorry that you even have to deal with it because it's not something that it's a terrible disorder to deal with. I'm at a point where I don't let it stop me anymore. Yeah, that you have to just keep going. Depends on how bad it is. You just gotta learn how to deal with it, challenge it. Facts. Amelia, okay, thank you. I'm glad I'm right. Yeah, the two usually go hand in hand. ADHD makes your mind racing thoughts, triggering OCD. Damn, that's crazy. Maybe I should start looking to ADHD more. Like for real. I'll start having intrusive dreams, bro. It was terrible. Tell me about it, bro. Like I said, I feel like that's like the visions and the dreams are the worst triggers to experience when it comes to OCD. Like the thoughts, I'm able to like push past them. Like I have basically every thought I could think of towards my sexual orientation OCD, so I'm not really as triggered. But still being able to see things play out in your dreams or just in your mind, that I feel like that's a whole different, ball game. That shit just mad trigger, to be honest. It's like I was just napping like 3 hours and I still don't know when to get out of bed. It's so annoying. I definitely understand. What the fuck? Symptoms. Just live your life, bro. Just accept it as just accept it. Yeah, I feel weird right now, but don't let it stop you. Exactly. Like, and I said that, and that's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some times where you're like, bro, I don't like feeling like this. I hate feeling like this weird feeling. Like I hate feeling like I actually like this thought or like the trigger that I'm experiencing. But just sit with it as much as you can, and it's gonna pass, and it's gonna get to a point where you never feel like that ever again towards that trigger. You know what I'm saying? Or you may rarely feel it, but yeah, just you just gotta sit with it and just let it pass. That's how you're able to just like really continue to focus on what you desire and building more desire towards the things that you desire, If you think about something 1,000 times a day, you're gonna dream about it. Facts. The way it works, this is what I learned from the book I read, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Um, your conscious, right? Your conscious mind is you. Your conscious mind records everything that you experience in life. A thought, a emotion, a hobby, something that, this is how our conscious mind record. This is how we are. Okay. Okay. It records all these things, right? And then our subconscious mind is the memory holder of these things that our conscious mind records. So that's how we are able to remember to do a lot of things. How we're able to remember to ride a bike, ride a car, play a game. Like that's how we're able to. I heard something, but that's how you're able to like remember a lot of these things. But one thing about our conscious and our subconscious mind is our conscious mind sleeps, but our subconscious mind don't. So when we're asleep, that's when our conscious mind is asleep. But when we're asleep, our subconscious mind is still awake, and our subconscious mind is just working while we're asleep, and it's connected to our dreams in some way. So when you are dreaming about things that you experience consciously, it's because of your subconscious mind. And yeah, yeah, I did get diagnosed just to be sure. I feel you. But he said, damn high if you gotta, for real though. Like I ain't gonna lie, I definitely thought about getting diagnosed at like my earlier stages of dealing with it, but I think it was that scared feeling of one. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I just don't like therapy at all. Well, let me not say that. I don't like the concept of therapy. I was like, bro, and this was me back then. I'm like, I don't like the fact that I have to pay somebody to listen to me talk, you know what I'm saying, or try to, feel what I'm feeling or understand what I'm going through. I just never understood that concept. And then I'm like, another thing, what if I go to a psychiatrist or whatever, or however you get a diagnosis, and they tell me I don't have it? So it was a lot of things weighing on me to not go get a diagnosis or not go talk to a therapist and stuff like that. So I just did it all off the muscle. I just, did my research before I self-diagnosed myself with it. Of course, when I found out, I self-diagnosed myself with it right then and there. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I got. This is why I'm feeling like this, that, and the third. But I did my research behind it, but to be sure, and yeah. And it's like I said, it just made sense, honestly. So yeah. And then when I got older, I just started thinking like, bro, it's like I don't always need to go to a doctor for something. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, I got bad anxiety. I don't need no damn psychiatrist or therapist to tell me that, bro. Like I don't need nobody to tell me like I have social anxiety or I'm an introvert. Like all these things, like I know for sure. So it's like, yeah. Oh, word, I was diagnosed with all that stuff. I know I have, but it mostly makes me better. I'm already knowing. Bro's too advanced. Something like that. NAG said never got medication. Nope. Have you heard the Corey allegations? Yes. I just sad to say I just heard about it. And I'll be honest. Is it gonna stop me from watching them? That's their life, bro. I'll be honest, y'all. Depending on certain situations, when it comes to a celebrity or artist that I support, if it's not like something that's really bad, like I don't know, nah, I can't even say that because I listen to drill rappers and they really be out here, you know what I'm saying, doing what they gotta do. It depends on the situation, bro. It depends on the situation that made me stop supporting someone, but I ain't dig too deep into that little situation, so I can't really say too much right now. But I don't think I really care to even dig into the situation because that ain't got nothing to do with me, man. Real shit. You know something? When stomach pains are connected to anxiety, like it affects my stomach so much, and I experience anxiety very, very much since I was little. No, Flip. I ain't gonna lie. I hope I said it right. Is it Flip? Yeah. I experienced the same thing. Like that. My anxiety was so bad with my OCD that it would cause my stomach to just like, it was this weird, I don't even say queasy feeling. Like, it was just like, how can I explain it? Like, it was crazy. I ain't feel that feeling in so long, bro. Like, it just felt like my stomach was turning, bro. Like, somebody just had, like, I don't know how to explain it. It was a bad feeling, though. Like, bad. But my original therapist said he thought I didn't, but whatever. But I trust self-diagnosis with research stuff. Yeah, I feel like you definitely should do your research before, like, self-diagnosing yourself or something. You know? Like, that's, yeah. I don't, of course, like when it comes to OCD, you're gonna try to find a way to, reassure yourself that this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And anything that just sounds similar or right, you're gonna instantly think like, okay, this is what this is, and this is facts. This is true, and everything is all right. I don't need to panic. And that was me when I found out about, because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't find out about OCD first. I found out about intrusive thoughts. So, because that was my whole thing. I'm like, bro, is to finding someone you can't explain it, man. And I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I definitely experienced that, bro. But yeah, I found out about intrusive thoughts because I was having unwanted thoughts. Like no matter what I did, like I just tried to stop having these thoughts. I didn't like it, I didn't want it, so it's like, why am I experiencing this? And I think I fell into compulsions, but this was before I even knew what compulsions was. And I was like, this is me Googling this stuff. Like, I'm like, bro, I am having intrusive thoughts and I am trying to do things to stop it from happening. But why are they not stopping? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And then I seen OCD and I read into that. I read a little bit of it, like I said, and I'm like, okay, that's definitely me. That's definitely what I got. And then, like I said, I started reading into it more. And then I started dealing with other subtypes. And this is when I knew it was real. Like, because, like, when it's like, it was targeting everything I love. you know, and it was just like, this is not me, you know, like, hey, why am I having intrusive thoughts surrounding, like I said, my sexuality changing, me harming people, like that, these are things that I never thought about once, and if I did, like I didn't care, like it was just a thought to experience, you know, I didn't really care about it, but now it's like I am like literally having panic attacks behind this. I'm falling to compulsions, and nothing is stopping, you know, these things from coming. It's like I'm obsessing over it, and then OCD came up. I'm like, yeah, I have OCD. Yep. So yeah, yeah. It's just, it got to a point I'm like, bro. Now, like I said, even though when I found out, I'm like, bro, I should definitely get diagnosed, but I don't know. It's like I said, I was scared that somebody was gonna tell me I didn't have OCD, so I'm like, okay, I'm just you know, I just know I got OCD, and I'm just do my research more and more about OCD before, you know, I just continue to say I have OCD. So yeah. But the problem is, after a year, I still have those problems. It affects my regular life. I can't go outside. I was thinking, oh, I thought you were saying something else. I was about to say, I'm glad you didn't do that. But, oh, no, you did mean to say that you stopped it because, okay. Well, I'm sorry you didn't do that. I said, I'm sorry you didn't do that. I'm glad you didn't do that. That sounded crazy. I'm glad you didn't do that. To be honest, I don't even know how I got it, you know what I'm saying, got it to go away because like I said, I don't take medication. Like I said, the only thing I've done in life for that really helped me tremendously throughout like my OCD journey or just in life in general with anxiety and stuff like that was meditation. And like I said, reading books on how life works and stuff like this. Yeah. I'm sorry you even like still experiencing that though. I mean, my first ever Google system is linked to the OCD. To put two and two. Exactly. It's like when you just it's just common sense, bro. Like I said, if I it like this the thing. Like I'm like, bro. I hate it's like it's certain things that I can say and comfortably say it, but like when it comes to like it's other things that when I'm about to say it, it's like it's like I pause and stop from saying it because it you know kind of triggered me, but I'm still gonna say it though. When it comes to my sexual orientation OCD, I'm like, bro, if I'm actually G, then it is what it is. I'm not, you know, I wouldn't be scared, you know, because at the time, shit, the whole world was, you know, coming out and stuff like that. So it's like I wouldn't be, you know, it ain't a problem. But it's more so me. I don't want to be though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like yeah, it's like I didn't want to be, and I kind of I'm trying to think where was I going with this? Damn, I forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, I mean it's like it like if it happened if it actually was that and I wanted to be that then I wouldn't even be going through this. You know what I'm saying? It's like I would have just yeah, it's like it would have just happened. But I'm sitting here obsessing over this. I'm falling into compulsions. I'm trying my best to just like avoid this. It's like this ain't something that someone who would like this would do. You know, it's like people like I feel like if someone likes to do something but they don't want the world to know, they will do it behind the scenes. Rather, you know what I'm saying? This ain't even got to like this. We can stop talking about sexuality right now. You know what I'm saying? It could be just anything in life that's bad, good, whatever. If they like doing something and don't want the world to know, they will hide it. You know what I'm saying? Me, I never did anything surrounding, you know, the opposite of, you know, my sexuality. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's like I never, like I said, I never did anything. Don't, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't have anything against it. But like I said, just not me. So it's like, it's like a lot of things just started to make sense and then start to really point towards OCD. So yeah, them just feel the most, the images, I kid y'all not. I think I hate images more than I ain't no think. I know for sure. I hate images more than thoughts. Truth be told, researching related things made me confirm like yeah, I was no facts. For sure, that was me too. Yeah, I would like to say Google ain't always the best solution. Google is definitely not the best solution because I ain't gonna lie, even though I had got my solution towards, what I was going through, I was falling down a rabbit hole that made me think I didn't have OCD. So it's like, bro, yeah. I would purposely search more random shit and it would still show up as OCD. It was no facts. The compulsion to search something up, I would just tell myself, nah. Have you heard that I have to be comfortable with being uncertain? Yeah, and that's like I said, that's easier said than done. That's something just in life you will always have a problem with. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of us always want to be in control, and we feel like we always want to know what's going to happen before it happens, or we just need to know what something is. But that's the purpose of life, sadly, to you know live in the unknown. To kind of accept the uncertainty and just keep going. Control, like worry about the things that you can control. That's it. Yeah, bro. The first therapist said they thought I had schizophrenia. For schizophrenia, man, that is crazy, and it's crazy that schizophrenia is something that we all feel like we had. You know what I'm saying when it comes to OCD. Damn, I scroll down. Hey, babe, appreciate you tuning in live. How you doing? I had a feeling. I felt your presence. I knew you was in here. I'm like 15 comments late, so sorry. Um, hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now that I didn't hear. S8 is crazy. I heard they said something about him just being like a manipulator. You know what I'm saying? Like basically trying to he was mentally abusing her, emotionally abusing her. I swear to God on my life I ain't never heard no SA shit. Now that's different. Now that's gonna be some shit we gotta yeah. But lie has been proven false. Okay, that's good. But and I was gonna say Corey don't give that type, but sad to say you never know. You never know. It's how your stomach works feeling ever. Yes, that feeling, bro. I thank God so much I don't experience that damn like anxiety feeling no more, bro. Like that shit used to bother me so bad. Like my stomach will like be so tight, dog. Like yeah. My first thing was anxiety and depression. I was having OCD, but only got diagnosed last year. Um, I might help this live. I saw it on FIP. I had PSCD for years and had 30 shots. Let's stop to it. Wait, so I might help this live. I saw it on my FIP. I've had POCD for years and have 30 showers a day. And it said I'm now finally putting a stop to it. If you're saying putting a stop to POCD, wait. Living with the uncertainty was so scary for me, but now I realize it's what I need to do. Not facts. When you get a thought, feeling or say maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I don't need to question it. Exactly. I've been getting 30 plus hours a day. I've got to just yeah, it's I literally just did that yesterday. I don't do it often, but it was literally something I was obsessing about. I'm like, bro, maybe not, bro. Maybe not. I don't need to focus on that. You need to start your day and do what you gotta do. How do you deal with false attraction? False attraction to me, like I said, is just us thinking we are attracted to something when we're not. It's like to me, a lot of the false attraction I felt was anxiety, anxiousness. It's a grown response. These are things that I experienced, and that at first it was hard to deal with because I said I felt like those was me really being attracted to someone, but I learned to sit with these things, and the more I sat with them, the less I experienced them. And yeah, so yeah, I basically dealt with it by just sitting with it, like because I've learned that our attention is what gives all these things power. The thoughts, the images, the feelings, sensations. The more you focus on it, the more you focus on it, the powerful it becomes. The more powerful it becomes. I've gotten past SOCD in person, but now I have false memory that makes me doubt myself. Um, if anything, I feel like you should feel more motivated since you got past SOCD. And I'm proud of you for that. Um, you just and I feel like another thing that should also make you feel like you know this is actually OCD, and you should try to find ways to manage it, not battle it, manage it. Because, like I said in the video I posted today, I think I just posted that video. I was saying we should not fight our OCD or fight, trying to, just fight with our brain and the thoughts that we're going, that we're experiencing. Because the more we try to fight it, the more we are just giving it power. OCD is definitely awful, Anna Marie. Anne Marie. Yeah. I'm sorry that you experiencing it. I'm glad that you come across this loud because mostly everybody here has it. So it's a complete safe space for you to talk about it if you want to. And yeah, I haven't got a tattoo, but it's fun. God damn it, it's funny that you say that. My wife want me to get a tattoo. Um, with her on her birthday. I told her I was gonna get her name, and I'm dead ass about that. I ain't gonna lie. The more you focus on it, the worse it gets. I really, yeah. Exactly. It's just a small kid. I feel like that's most of us. I ain't gonna say all of us. I feel like most of us dealt with OCD as a kid, but it didn't get bad until we grew up. Like once we was like really like locked in mentally in life, you know what I'm saying? And just really paying attention to just how we should be as a human, I guess. That's when it got bad. Because OCD wants you to be like, it wants you to worry about things. It makes you feel like certain things that you experience is not normal. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you get older, you care about people's judgment, you care about how it makes you look, and you care about just how you think you look. And yeah, it just causes you to really obsess over these things. So it's a lot more things that cause you to obsess over these things. And yeah, like I say, it really locks in. Like it really starts to trigger you once you older. What do I have I done? I laugh at it now, but at the time it feels so real. Wait, I used to believe if I done things a certain way, it'd be take up. Now it be like that. It's I promise you. I was talking about this like I think it was a live I did last week. Like it's stuff that I used to obsess over or do with my OCD that like back then it was so like triggering and it bothered me so much. But now when I think about it, I just laugh at it, bro. Ain't no way like I used to be like that, bro. Now I realized that was magical thinking and that was most easiest. So type like that. I feel like I don't know what's the easiest subtype I ever dealt with. I feel like I would just say the ones that I'm really not like obsessed over for real because like I said, my sexual irritation OCD is like I feel like it's stuck with me for sure. Like I ain't gonna say forever, but it's like stuck. Like it's like I can't shake it how I want to shake it. But yeah, every other subtype, well, harm OCD too, but I was able to kind of like get past that a little bit more, easier. But besides that, every other subtype I dealt with it was light work. Like it's like it's really nothing to yeah, it's nothing. Oh shit. But I hope everybody having a great day, man. I hope y'all been taking care of yourselves, bro. I hope y'all CDs ain't, what I'm saying, doing too much for y'all. If it is, I'm sending y'all my love, peace, and strength. And yeah, man, just keep going, y'all. Please keep going. Appreciate that follow, Anne Marie. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this one I'm finna do. I'm keeping it a book. Um, Well, no, let me not say that. Like, we go. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. It was an idea I had, but never mind. Never mind. It feels awful because the more I distract myself from the OCD, the more good I feel because the OCD. I already know where you're finna go with this. I'm gonna let you finish it though. I already know where you're going with this. Has made me always feel like I'm done something wrong. Yeah, that and it makes you feel like you just like not, but you just sitting with it. Like it makes you feel guilty. You know, it makes you feel like you like it or that you like I said you done something wrong. You're not doing anything about it, and it's like nah. Like I said, the OCD just go try to find any way to just like keep you so trapped into an episode, and yeah, you're not alone on that. Like you said, you feel like first off, I want to say, Emery, you're not wrong at all. You're not a bad person for just sitting with, your OCD and not trying to make sense of it. You're not a bad person at all for doing that. Because that's just life overall. Like it's some things that you can control, some things you can't control. The thing that's in our mind, yes, in some way we feel like if we fall into compulsions, we can avoid certain things from happening. But when you think about it, these things was not even like yes, it's a possible chance that it happened, but for it to like, it's not gonna happen most likely. It's just like it's it's just something that it's just a possibility. But 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, living Steve was by far the worst thing I ever had to deal with. I feel like the worst subtype I ever dealt with, low key, from a moral standpoint, is my POCD. I barely, deal with that. Damn, I forgot I told my wife about my POCD. That's crazy. I told her everything. I really did. Because at first I'm like, damn, I only told her about my sexual orientation OCD, but I told her about everything. That's crazy. But anyways, that's neither here or there. um, um, yeah, the POCD. I feel like from a moral standpoint, like that was my worst subtype. But from just like a subtype that just stays with me, it's my sexual orientation OCD. And I feel like it's because that's something I really care about. You know what I'm saying? It's like because I'm a lover. I've always been, as a kid, I always been in relationships. And I feel like I always know what I wanted in a relationship. And it's like I desired, like I already had in my mind what I wanted in my future life, as far as my relationship and stuff like that. And my OCD is trying to flip that and change that. And I don't want that to change. So yeah. You got this. We all got this, Anne Marie. We all got this. We all got this. If my anxiety causes makes me feel physically sick, has it ever done? No, for sure. Like I was talking to I forgot his name, but he was in here earlier. I feel like just like I feel like when we are obsessing over OCD a lot, it can cause physical sickness, pain. Like I said, I feel like my OCD caused me to have headaches at some point, like really bad headaches. When I just sit there and really obsess over it, I feel like it caused me to have bad headaches and stuff like that. Puga, what it do? He said we all in this together. No, for sure, we all got this. Hope everybody having a great day, bro. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Yes, headaches, draining, feeling. That's an understatement, to be honest. Like, is there another word to use that's worse than draining? Because yeah, dealing with this damn disorder, bro, it's like I don't know, y'all. It's like I feel like I'm just good at masking what I'm going through because I feel like a lot of people won't even think that I go through the shit that I go through when it comes to OCD because it's like I'm just good at just like hiding shit. Like as far as like my pain, like I can sit here and smile at like right now, like I ain't going through nothing right now, but I guarantee y'all would not know if I'm going through anything. Well, no, I ain't gonna lie. I think I did have a live where I was like down bad and I was really going through it, but for the most part, I'm able to just be like, bro, life is good. And life could literally be shit. Like I'm just good at that. And I don't know where that come from, but yeah. No one has a clue that I'm going through that. Yeah. No, for sure. Shit. I'm glad I ain't had to go to work today, bro. I was supposed to be off this damn weekend. Marnie, I deserve an Oscar, bro. We all do. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely deserve an Oscar. I don't enjoy anything. Sometimes I feel like I don't enjoy it. I said, where the fuck I get parenting from? What the fuck? Parenting. Yeah, I know that's not true. As far as like, I'm pretty sure you're speaking as far as like your OCD. I definitely understand that. Like, your OCD can really like stop you from and like feeling like you enjoy the things that you do. And that's the thing. It will feel like we not enjoying the things that we always enjoyed, but that's not the case at all. Our desire for it, the attraction for it, whatever it is, it's just suppressed. That's all that it is. It's just suppressed. And the more we obsess over these things, the stronger that suppression is going to feel. But once you start to just like really get past this, learn to manage your OCD, learn to just sit with this stuff like that, your brain start to become less foggy. You start to be able to really like feel stuff again as far as like your desire towards things, your attachments towards things, and yeah. And like I said, deep down inside, when you're going through this, it's like you just know. Like you ain't even gotta have a reason why you like what you like or you desire what you desire or why your morals is what it is or what your beliefs are. You just know what it is. So as long as you know, that's all that matters. You just gotta keep going. Keep following that, Because once again, when it comes to feelings, attraction, motivation, desire, all these type of emotions, feelings, whatever you want to call it, you're not going to always feel it. You're not always going to be certain about things. You're not always going to feel desire to do things. You're not always going to feel motivated to do things. You're not always going to feel like you love something or someone. But just because you don't feel that, it does not mean that your stand on that has changed. You know what I'm saying? Your point on that has changed. You still enjoy that thing. You still love it. You still desire it. It's just you don't feel it at that moment. And that's okay. Because that's just life, bro. That's just being a human. As a human, you're not gonna constantly feel good feelings all the time. As a human, you're not gonna constantly feel bad feelings all the time. That's just what it is. It's like you're gonna feel it at some point, then you're not. Then you're gonna feel something else again, then you're not. It's gonna come and go. So you just gotta go off of just like I said, blind faith, what you want, and it's like just say you want it because you want it, and like you don't have to have no reason for why you want anything. I feel like that's another thing. Like we probably try to think of things like, okay, what's the reason I like this? Why I desire this? Why my morals like this? Like sometimes you ain't gotta have a reason. It's just like, bro, I want that because I want it. It's just that, bro. Like I just want it because I want it. I don't care. Yeah, it's just that simple. OCD. No, for real, it does. And I'm saying this from personal experience. This is not just me talking, bro. Like I've had moments where I questioned like why I didn't feel certain things. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I don't feel desire towards this, so it must mean I don't want it. I don't feel attachment towards this person, so that means I don't like them like that. And that wasn't the case at all. And once I had like my good days, where I really didn't like obsess over my OCD for real, I start to feel those things again, like my attraction towards things and people. And I'm like, okay, I do like these things. And yeah, so that's why I'm like, okay, it started making sense now. It's like, it's not that it's like your desire towards things or your attachment toward things is gone. It's just that it's suppressed. And yeah, it's gonna be hard to feel those things. This is what I said. It's gonna be hard to feel love for something when you are obsessing over hate. When you're surrounded by hate, it's go hard for you to not feel hate, or just feel something in like the opposite of hate. It's like it's what. Yeah, that's the best way I could put it. No, facts, it do. Do you still do compulsions from time to time? Yeah, I honestly do it. I do it subconsciously, consciously. But I try my best not to fall into it too much because once again, like I said, looking at like I said, like when it comes to compulsions, you don't want to 100% rely on them, of course, because that's what keeps you in the loop. But you don't want to 100% cut them off because in life, just in general, you need certainty. You need some type of reinsurance. So you got to find a balance between falling to compulsions and seeking reinsurance and believing in yourself. That's just what I believe in. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like a lot of other people think differently, and that's yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like having an actual bully in your mind. No, definitely. I love how you're not trying to trigger anyone. I can see how you're skipping into certain. Yeah, I tried so much. I try. I really try because like I do have times where like because I know I'm at a point right now where a lot of things don't trigger me. Like some things still trigger me, of course, but a lot of things that used to trigger me don't trigger me no more. So I can talk about it or say it freely. But when it comes to everybody else, like I don't know where everybody at, as far as their journey. So I try to be more careful when I talk about, how to heal, what's my perspective on OCD and stuff like that. Like, and I try to, in some ways, I sugarcoat some certain things because, I don't know where everybody's at in their journey. So yeah. I remember I had 2 months free and felt amazing, but it all came back. Yeah, I think that's definitely like the worst feeling to that's the worst thing to experience with OCD. It's just like it feels like you just being played with, because it's like, damn, I've been free for so long. You can go. Like I said, I can't say exactly how long it's been since I've been really obsessed over things for real when it comes to my OCD. But you can have people that had a good day, a good week, a good month, a good year, and then all of a sudden you're back, and you just like, damn, I thought I was free. But I think the beauty of that is it's like you you have made it out of that you know low before. You know what I'm saying? You have witnessed how it feels to feel good. You have overcame your OCD in some ways. And the fact that you've done that, you can do it again. It may not happen as easy as it did the first time, or it may not, or it may happen quickly. But just know that you could do it. And yeah, OCD is pretty bad again. It's worse. Worse. It's my bad. Oh my god, I read this one. My OCD is pretty bad again. It's the worst it's ever been. I was amazing. Then bam, really bad OCD really messed me up. Now I'm back to square one. So when I don't do a compulsion, OCD then tells me I've done something wrong. Then bam, anxiety is back again. I definitely understand how you feel. Yeah. Have you heard about neuro the brain? No. What's that? What's to that? If you don't mind elaborating on it. And rewiring the brain, that's something that's just, I know I say that a lot. I feel like that's what we usually do with just like, with ERP and stuff like that, meditation. It's like we wiring our brain and letting our brain know that there's nothing to worry about. We are, it's okay. There's no danger. We just need to, just keep going. Marnie, Marnie, I don't want to talk about Marnie. I don't think that I should talk about Marnie. Fuck it. I'm talking about Marnie. Cam goes for it, dog. What it do, gang? This nigga, bro. You been okay, bro. Where the streams at, gang? You been tripping. Oh, you say you been working and shit. Okay, bro, I'm about to get you the fuck out of here, bro. I laugh a little at it now, but the maddest thing most he says is you're pretty so like it's a danger. Yeah, like I said, it's certain things that we be obsessing over, and we be like, bro, why are you obsessing over this? You know, you don't have to worry about this because there ain't nothing going on for it. But it'd be so hard to not obsess over those things though, because for some reason your OCD convinced you that, like you said, it's danger or something is actually wrong. And it's like with you just being the nice person you are, just the person that you like, just with you being, someone with a big heart, you feeling like you have to, you know, do something about what's going on. Just been focusing on the gym and my relationship with God and me, and that shit will come soon. No, I felt that, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Do your thing, G. Real shit. Real shit. That's what's up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad your arena's still doing good. It's messed up. My daughter's birthday. I'm trying not to breathe. Party. I'm sorry to hear that. But let's hope that well, ain't no hope. We gonna speak it to existence. Your next daughter's birthday party is gonna be great. It's gonna be a great birthday. I did tell you we're going to. You know what you gotta do, gang. You better hit that knee. Meet me at the altar in a white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. Do it. You know what you gotta do, gang. You know what you gotta do. I try triggering myself for ERP, but it never works. It used to be. It's used to be. But I definitely I did that all the time. Try to trigger myself on purpose. I wouldn't say for ERP, but I just did it to test myself and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I yeah. Thanks so much. No problem, Emery. Um, yeah. It's some things that I just look back on that I used to. I'm like, bro, why the fuck did you do that? But as I said, we gotta show ourselves some grace. We gotta sympathize, with ourselves because it's like we're just trying to do what's best for us and those around us, or more so just us, just trying to make sure everything is good. And working on one team weather is not fun. Working on one team weather is fucking crazy, gang. Fuck fun. Get to that cheese though. I respect it, man. Shit, y'all both been. I remember she said she been working too. She still working? Of course she is. I feel like she have to be if she buying you 2K26. Shit. You say you still struggle with LCD? Not as bad as I used to, but yes, I say I deal with it. I don't struggle with it. I deal with it. I have my moments where I obsess over things. Um, but for the most part, I'm able to really just focus on living my life. Now it's not easy, but it's possible. Yeah, I'm thinking of joining the Marines. I think you told me that. Or I think you told me that. I don't know if it was from my live or I was in your live, but shit, I ain't gonna lie, gang. Shit, I support you, bro. I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't got shit to say, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I think no, somebody said, wait, who was that? Was that my live? I think somebody else said that same shit. Where I know somebody was like, bro, why would you fight for a country that don't care about you or something like that? I don't think that was you. I think that was somebody else. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I support you, bro. Do I think it's crazy? Hell yeah. I support you though. It was Red. Nah, nah, nah. Red definitely somebody that said he was gonna join the Marines or he was joining the Army for sure. But I feel like it was somebody else though. I feel like it was somebody that we don't, that we all don't know together. You feel me? I feel like it was somebody that was randomly in my stream. They said it, or like say it could have been somebody else's stream. Cause yeah, I did want the same so many very pieces over and over again. I feel like I said, the it's the attention, the attention you give it as far as trying to avoid it, trying to figure out what it means. All that is what gives it power to come back. And I feel like in some way though, I said with the way our brain works, sometimes things you won't be able to like forget about just because of how our you know our subconscious and our conscious and our subconscious work. Our conscious records everything around us. So sometimes you do forget things. But if you were to see something that kind of resembles what you're trying to remember, you're going to remember it because of your subconscious mind. So it's like you have to, like I say, when it comes to certain things, like certain triggers that you deal with, you may still remember it. But because you're dealing with it, it does not mean that, just because you're constantly dealing with it, doesn't mean you're going to forever deal with it in a way. You know what I'm saying? You can experience it more or less when you start to sit with it more. I hope that makes sense. I thought I was all over the place. But hey, Laisha, how you doing? I appreciate you tuning in live. Hope you're having a great day. And yeah, we'll get back to work, Brody. I'll tap in later. God bless. God bless, Kevo. Have a good day at work, G. It does. Okay. I'll make sure. I'm all right. I'm glad you're doing all right. Appreciate you stopping by the live. And I hope everybody's been doing all right. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all just having a great day. Great Monday. How about you? I'm doing all right. I can't complain. I cannot complain. I get over one obsession, I get another. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of us with OCD. Like it's like our brain just don't like know how to stop just worrying about the next problem. That's the thing. I just feel like with our brain being a problem solver, when when we just think about a problem or just could be around some type of problem, our brain is gonna try to attach itself to it and try to make sense of it. Or try to solve it or just worry about it. And all my fails at peace, it just constantly counts. And I feel like that's the worst time, you know. I ain't no worst time, but like I feel like that's when our OCD really try to mess with us when we at peace. Our OCD hates when we're at peace. Our OCD hates when we're not worried about about something. So let's go try to make us worry about something so little or big. Excuse me. Yeah, it's gonna try its best to make you just like get back into that episode. No, or not even just that episode, just an episode in general. To just bring you back into it. It wants you to obsess over something. That's where it gets its power from. The obsession. You know. Mm, did you ever go to therapy for it? Nope. Nope. I had a really strong hate for therapy. That opinion kind of changed now. I don't hate it. Um, I think it is what it is. Um, but yeah, how did you learn about it, and how did you even know you had it? I learned about it through just doing a lot of research, and of course, those researches was compulsion based. But of course, once I calmed down and stuff like that, I did more and more research, and I just knew I had it. You know, nice. I just put two together because yeah, it was just like my whole life was just changing like in front of my eyes. Like I became obsessed over things that I normally wouldn't obsess over. I had thoughts that went against my morals and beliefs. Like this wasn't me. So it's like, yeah, it's like I just knew. Yes, I spent hours and even days researching, which made me feel better. But it was, oh yeah, yeah. It's like it definitely made me ten. It made me feel 10 times better. And sometimes 10 times worse because it's like when you research, and sometimes you can fall down a rabbit hole that you know, yeah, it's just um You just fall down a bad rabbit hole, and I've done that with OCD, like to the point where it's like I researched it to the point where I felt like I didn't have OCD, and yeah. The worst is when you read something that attribute and says, "Nah, for real." Yeah, then you think, "What if it's not OCD?" What? Yeah, that's what a lot of research has done to me. A lot of it, because I had to. And of course, it wasn't easy to do, but I had to start researching because yeah, it's like I researched when I needed to, and I really felt like I need to understand a little bit more about OCD instead of doing it for compulsion. Yeah, for sure, it's definitely the Down disease. Yeah. In the UK, therapy is free on the NHS. I'm so lucky. Are you from the UK? Shout out to UK, man. I got a lot of people from the UK. That's crazy. I got a lot of like OCD warriors out there in the UK. Shout out to y'all, man. But you said on the NHS. I'm so lucky. What's NHS if you don't mind me asking? Well, I'm glad the therapy is free for sure. Yeah, from the UK, Manchester, which is one of the biggest cities in the UK. I think I got a. It's a couple other people that be in here that's from the UK and Manchester, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, it's free help. Okay, that's what's up. Honestly, that's a blessing. Truth be told, I wish the U.S. was like that, bro. U.S. They want you. They want every goddamn dollar out of you. Every goddamn dollar. RPT 4747. What in the fuck? Yeah, I read it. On this crazy. Yeah, but that's just the life of a U.S. citizen, you know. Kind of just got to push through it. Damn, bro, I can't. Yeah. Where in the U.S. are you from? I am from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I be federal sometimes. But I don't think it would matter. I say where I'm from. Man, I'm from Milwaukee. I'm from Wisconsin, man. Oh, I'm from Sweden. Helps a lot to have affordable therapy. Can afford it otherwise. That's good, EK. Appreciate you tuning in live. I think this is your first time coming in, or probably just lurking. I don't know, but appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, it's always a blessing that things towards mental health and just healthcare in general. It's affordable, you know. That's what my husband went for. I went to Florida for my graduation in 2000. I graduated 18, 19. It was 18. It was 19. Did he enjoy it? In Florida, I enjoyed it. It was hot, but it was fun. It was hot. I'm glad that that you can even do that, because you ain't always gotta look at the screen, talking. It's just a simple live, with you just feeling, you know, like you're not alone. Everybody's here. You're in a safe space to just hear someone relates to you. And yeah, yes, he loved it. He wants to go to America again, but somewhere different, like Orlando. Did I go to Orlando? I don't think I went to Orlando. But I'm glad he enjoyed it though. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It was hot as hell, but I'd definitely go again though, for sure. Me and wifey was talking about going to. We was talking about a lot of places. Texas. What was it? New Orleans and Texas, New Orleans, Cali. Where's the most beautiful place in America to visit? Probably Miami. I'm gonna say Miami. Okay, I'm married, but not officially. I will be married soon, though, y'all. I promise y'all, it's gonna be one time I'm gonna go live. Y'all can see the ring on my finger. It's gonna happen. It's not officially though. That is my wife though. But yeah, I would say Miami or Vegas. Miami or Vegas. That's so cute. Yeah, that's my wife. Once I started when I first started talking to her, I already knew she was gonna be my wife. I wanted her to be. So yeah. Um, been married 9 years. Just shout out to y'all. That's really inspiring, and it definitely from. Well, you say you're 29. I'm not too far from you. I'm 25. Um, so that's like I said, that's definitely inspiring because love out here is yeah, love is crazy out here, and it's not a lot of couples that's really going that like far. So to hear that you and your husband has made it to 9 years is very inspiring, and you know it's definitely one of those things that will keep me pushing for sure. When I think about if I ever have, I don't think I ever have doubts about my relationship, but all relationships it's not perfect. Sometimes you have your bumpy roads and stuff like that. But if I ever do, I definitely think back to this moment, and yeah, I compared 10 years ago to years now, so we could officially be together. We got married. Yes, I was 20 married. That's crazy. Um, that. So wait, so your husband is a Muslim? That's crazy because my name is Quran. Quran, the Bible, and stuff like that. It's funny. You're the first person I'm pretty sure you seen my name that did not ask about me being a Muslim. That's crazy. And a lot of people that see my name, the first thing they ask me is if I'm a Muslim or not. I know, bro. Yes, he fluent Pakistan, but he can speak fluent English and British. Okay, that's what's up. His mom and dad are from Pakistan, but his mom can speak English. That's what's up. It's so never give up when things don't seem to be going right. Are you Muslim? No, facts. Don't ever give up. Well, I think he's talking Taurus, my wife. Most definitely. I've really um I'm in a mindset right now with my wife that, and I tell her this all the time, like, oh shit, why my screen black? What the fuck? Appreciate that, Phasian. I was expecting that black brother, but I only see a black screen. No, I appreciate that. I tell my wife all the time, like, I don't. One thing about our relationship, I will never like breaking up is not an option. Shit, when we get married, divorce is not an option. None of that. We gonna sit here and try to solve the problem. Like it's always gonna be me and you versus the problem, not me versus you. And yeah, so I think I'm just at a point in my life right now is like I don't really care to. I don't like drama. I don't like arguing. I know it's bound to happen, in life because life is just not perfect. It's not gonna be full of happy moments and stuff like that. But I'm just like, if I can avoid a confrontation, what I'm saying, I could just talk it out, or we can solve the issue without just arguing and yelling and stuff like that. I'm going to, go down that route. Standing in the same boat helps out a lot. Yeah, like I feel like in relationships sometimes like you're not always going to be like I just literally just told her this, like I think it was yesterday. Like we're gonna have moments where we're not. It's gonna be like a agree to disagree type of moment. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna always agree on things. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta agree on every fucking thing that we, what I'm saying, come across. But it's like, it's just us still sticks together. That's what it matters. Like just stick together no matter what. He said whatever. Okay, nope. I said to my husband after him, no matter what it is, I'll never be with another person. Exactly. Whether he love you, I felt that. That's exactly how I feel towards my wife. Like I said, I don't see myself with anybody else after her. Like I said, rather you leave, leave us, as the world, I really don't see that. Like, because I don't think I could ever. I'll be honest with you, I don't ever think I could receive the love that she gives me from someone else. Like the genuine love that she shows me, bro. Like it's like no other. Like I never received this type of love from anybody ever in the past. Never. And yeah. And sometimes that love even it be scaring me sometimes because it's like damn, I don't know like what I do to deserve this. Like it's some type of trick to this shit, but it's like yeah. It's impossible for two individuals to agree on everything, and that perfection is what makes a relationship. To be honest, imagine having this stable someone who's always going to no facts. Like, and it was so crazy because I had a moment where I was thinking, like, because before her, I used to be like, bro, I want somebody that's like, I ain't gonna say exactly like me, but that we can we like are very alike in a way. You know what I'm saying? We find a lot of things, like we like a lot of things in common. We got what the fuck? We got a lot of things in common. We like the same things and stuff like that. Had that, didn't work. Her, well, my wife, we like similar things, but not a lot of similar things. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we are two opposite. Like we're definitely opposite from each other. Like I'm more like the goofy, joking type person. You know what I'm saying? I'm always like smiling and joking about shit. Like I don't take a lot of stuff serious. Her on the other hand, she takes a lot of things serious, majority of things seriously, and I feel like that balanced us out. You know, they betrayed me. Q, who the fuck betrayed you, Red? What we got? What we on, gang? We got on that right now, gang. But no, yeah, like I feel like that balances us out. You know what I'm saying? Because it be times where I be laughing at shit, and she be like, "Babe, you gotta take shit more serious." You know what I'm saying? I be like, "All right, bet, babe." And there be times where she be so serious about something, I be like, "All right, babe, you gotta like kind of lighten up a little bit." You know what I'm saying? Like crack a little smile. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I feel like that's the best relationship, honestly. But I feel like that. Like I'm like, damn, this is what like this is what I really wanted. Like when I wanted, but this is what I really needed. And because this is definitely not something that I thought that I would have had. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think this would be the type of relationship that would satisfy me, but it is. You said friends. I felt that game. Virginia made me feel the name. Thank you for listening to Rambling About My OCD. No problem. This is a safe space. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you feel like you know, you feel like you need to vent. I don't even say rambling. You know what I'm saying? This is a safe space for everybody dealing with OCD and just any mental health, mental illness in general. If you feel like you need a safe space to vent, feel like you just want to talk, this is a safe space for it. Red stay line. They left me in the darkness. Damn. JK. Shit, I ain't really be like that though, cause shit, I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple friends shit that I thought that was gonna be my dog. Shit. Ain't here no more. A package just got delivered, but I can't fucking. Ugh. Fuck. Okay. Damn it. All right, y'all. Damn it. Well, I'm looking around like I got another fucking phone. I don't have a phone. If she, I will hope her Discord is on her damn shit. Not because I was gonna plan on ending soon anyway, but I was like, I low key feel like I could stay just a little longer type shit. You feel me? Uh, she don't got Discord on her phone. She done. Fuck! The ones that don't like, wait, said the ones that. Well, wait. People say that people with LCD are likely, at least likely, people bad because see, no facts. Everybody I met with LCD has a great heart. Everybody that I met with LCD wouldn't hurt a fucking fly. Like, I feel like I should stop using that saying because I ain't gonna lie, flies. I feel like sometimes people hurt flies, but y'all get what I'm saying though. Like, we don't have the heart to harm anything for real. Like, it's just like that's not us. And it's like we know what we want in life. You know, it's like I feel like the people with OCD are really certain. They really know what they want. Like they know, like they know. But it's just that our OCD just causes us to overthink things. And yeah, but yeah, I say all the time, like I say in the most humblest way possible. Like I'm a sweetheart, bro. Like I don't like bro, y'all can ask, and I know y'all probably people think like, bro, of course we can ask your mom, she'll say you a sweetheart, but like y'all can ask anybody that I've ever met, like stranger, no stranger, family, friends, anybody. Like I'm genuinely a sweetheart, bro. Like I will help anybody that need it. Like I'm not the type to, bro, I wouldn't harm anybody for real. That's no. Unless it's some self-defense shit, you know what I'm saying? I gotta what? No, I'm stop. But no, for real though. Think it's about to cut off family. Hell no. Oh wait, because if she watches Oprah Humor, who's that? With you, you better watch Barbie with her. That's the only rule you need. It doesn't matter how many things y'all have in common. If you really think about it, people else and most things are part of us. Always try to protect others. No facts. And I think that's where that I ain't no thing. That's why I know where Anne Marie was getting at. Like, um, a lot of people with OCD, we're doing these compulsions to either protect ourselves or protect people around us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like But just like think of like listen to what I'm saying though. Like protect. We're protecting something. If we really didn't care about these things, we would not fall into these compulsions. We wouldn't care. We would just like, bro, it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. Like, and yes, we have to go about it that way because that's how we get through it. But we don't want to just sit with it. You know what I'm saying? We have this like reflex, this urge to protect it because it's just like we want to protect whatever it's attacking because we care about it. We love it so much. So yeah. No, facts. Like I got my heart broken so many times by family, friends, relationships, and I still care about those people. It's like, of course, not right now. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how bad they did it. But for the most part, for the people that fucked me over, I still care about them. You know what I'm saying? If they was down bad and I seen them out and they really needed something, I'd damn near still give it to them. Like that's just me. Like I wasn't even raised like that. Like I think it's just naturally in my DNA, you know? No, for real. Bro. Okay, yeah. I might have to end this live. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I hate that I have to end it because okay, wait. Maybe I don't have to end it. I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Right back. Fuck, that never ended. Especially harm a relationship OCD is basically trying to protect someone from the harm that we could potentially cause. Exactly. So it's like if we genuinely didn't care about the person that our OCD is targeting, it's like, or just anything in general, why are we doing compulsions? That shows that we care and we don't want these things to actually happen and we don't desire them, despite, yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, make mess. I'm gonna feedback on TikTok. Can y'all see me on TikTok? Are we here? Are we here? Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. It's like that was another thing that confirmed that this was OCD for me. Like I like, bro. Like I'm too much of I have too much of a big heart to be this person right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I've been this good person my whole life just for it to change. Like without my consent. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna allow this to happen, bro. No. Like, I'm not just finna become this jackass that just do like crazy shit. It have no emotions, Like, yeah. Just we can make a mess. Ain't no way I see a name that I ain't seen in years. I say years, probably like a year. You think it's wrong to hate? Wrong to hate? No. Um, yeah, I don't think it's wrong to hate. I knew it. Corey, what's the word, gang? I know I wasn't tripping. I'm like, that is that's definitely gang. What's going on, gang? I'm definitely not tripping. You streaming? Hell yeah. I stream. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and every other weekend. Chanto, appreciate you for the rose, gang. I don't know if I asked this before, but is it normal to get anxiety without thought? Yeah, you asked it before, but I'm gonna, I got you. Yeah, I think, like I said, OCD try to make you feel like the lot of things that we experience is not normal, and that is one of the things that's gonna make you feel like it's not normal. Like it's normal to feel anxiety without having any reason to really feel anxiety. Sometimes that just happens. Do y'all drink coffee or other caffeines? Nah, I'm glad to hear that. That's how it is with my wife. I ain't gonna lie. She definitely helped me a lot, bro. Real shit. More than she even know. I feel like I self sabotage myself by doing that. I've heard somebody in here say that shit. I think you asked before, or somebody else was like, "Coffee helps," and then somebody else was like, "I don't know how coffee helps." Uh, they said they feel like it makes it worse. I don't know though, because I said I don't partake. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've drunk coffee before, like before, like I started dealing with OCD and shit like that. But like when I started dealing with that, I really wasn't really drinking coffee at the time. Tell me, super optimistic. I said, I don't know what the fuck I said, but I ain't gonna say it. It made me super optimistic. I can't. Ain't gonna lie though. This is what I'm gonna say to you, Chato. What helps you may not help the next person, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me, meditation helped me with just like, I don't know, because this could be something that helps everybody in a way, but at the same time, I feel like it don't. It helped me a lot though. So it's like if it really helps you for real, keep doing it, gang. Until it gives you the jitters, then when it gives you the jitter, I think that you need to stop. Be caffeine gives me mad anxiety attacks me when I say that I mean like to stop drinking. I understand. I think it's just more so about you finding a way to balance it. You know what I'm saying? Like not doing too much, and then also how do you meditate? So, um, best way for me to put it, you want to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I always used to have this little perspective on meditation as far as like you have to quiet the mind, you have to breathe a certain way, sit a certain way, and all that used to distract me from actually meditating because I was so worried about if I was doing it right. You know what I'm saying? Sitting right, breathing right. Um, what else? What I'll just say. Sitting right, breathing right. Oh, clearing my mind. Like I was so focused on that, and it just caused my mind to just keep going. So I've learned this different perspective with meditation, which was just like one, like I said, being comfortable, throwing out the idea that I have to quiet my mind because there's no such thing as quieting the mind. The mind doesn't be quiet for nothing. Yes, you might have little moments where it's just quiet, but it's literally like a small moment. But you have to learn to like, you know, uh, I have a little brain fart. My bad. Oh, you have to learn to sit with your mind, sit with what you're thinking. Also your mind is hard to is that there's no such thing as doing that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to learn to acknowledge what your brain is doing and sit with it instead of trying to make sense of it. And the more you do this, you know what I'm saying? I said the best way to practice this, and I ain't gonna sit here and say purposely have noise around you, but literally don't change anything about your scenery. Like right now, if I was to have music in the background, of course I feel like I have to turn down the music, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that would really be a distraction for me. But like if I had like an AC in the background, or if I hear somebody mowing the lawn, you know what I'm saying? I'm using all that to help me be more like okay with what's going on instead of trying to like worry about it or make sense of it. And the more you do this, the more this can transcend to you doing ERP and learning to be okay with experiencing the triggers that you experience as far as physically or mentally. And yeah, saying you could do this, like I said, you ain't got to breathe a certain way either. You know what I'm saying? You can breathe as whatever way of breathing is comfortable to you, do it. wherever position, you know, you like to sit in that's comfortable to you, do it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to sit down crisscross applesauce. You can sit down perfectly normal like this. You can be laying down. You could be walking. You could be running. You could be doing the dishes. You could be doing anything for real. As long as you're comfortable, that's all that really matters. And yeah, I did that for like probably 5-10 minutes. Really just soaking in what's going on around me and being present instead of just trying to, you know, make sense of everything. And the more I did this, the better I got with just sitting with my thoughts and stuff like that. Mostly makes me lose faith. Massively, I try to go back, but I can't. I don't know why. Wait. Yeah, it's yeah. Wait. Okay, make sure I wasn't missing something. But yeah, that's how you know, yeah, that's how you miss it. But yeah, y'all ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna end the live right here. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta pee. I ain't gonna lie, I got other stuff to do for real. Got a lot to do. But I appreciate y'all tuning in this live. We will be back Wednesday. I'm not gonna because I think I'm finna change my streaming schedule. How long have you been live? I've been live for 2 hours now. Yeah, 2 hours. Um, I'm gonna start going live. Like I'll have set days for my mental health streams and then my gaming streams. And sometimes I may do one on the same day, maybe not. But for the most part, well, overall, I'm streaming for mental health on Mondays, Wednesdays, and that's it. But gaming is Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like I say, when it comes to gaming, sometimes I'll do late night streams. So I may do that. And sometimes I may even this I never done this before. I may even spark up a late night stream for mental health. I don't know if I'd ever do that. Probably would. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's it. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Yeah, I think that's it. I got a video dropping today on me playing Outlast. So if y'all want to check that out, check that out at 5:30. I think that's it. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all like. What the fuck am I talking about? Y'all not even. I'm done. Have a great day, great night whenever you're watching this. Yeah, man, I'm going.